Yo, what's up, guys? It's been a while, right? Yeah, I think it's been like a week and a half, maybe. That's pretty crazy. I normally upload like every couple days. Lately, I've just had a lot of stuff on my mind. Though my birthday was on Friday. I actually got a puppy for my birthday as well. Her name is Lizzie, and if you want to see more of her, you can check me out on Facebook, where I will be posting some pictures and stuff. And she's asleep right next to me right now, and she's looking all cute and stuff. Yeah. Enough of that. I got a match against the challenge from Skype. Definitely the way to get in contact with me. The main way, anyway. I do read all my PMs on YouTube as well, but it's really hard to keep track of challenges that way. I do read everything else, though. Anyway, we both live with Heatrans, and we both have balloons as well, so I'm thinking we probably have the exact same sets, the exact same thought process as well, getting up rocks as soon as possible. What I do, though, is I don't go for rocks myself yet. I break his balloon first, because I figure if I do that and I win the speed tie on the next turn, I could potentially just kill him off with an Earth Power before he even does anything. Obviously, he's not going to want to risk that, so I go for Stealth Rock, predicting him to switch out, which is exactly what he does. And I get out of that with my balloon intact, and he does not, which is great. So in comes his Vaporeon. I do not want to stay in there, obviously, so I'm going to go back to my Tentacle to do whatever, really. I don't really think he's going to be able to do anything to me. Worst case scenario, he has HP Ice. I mean, what? HP Electric or Ground or something stupid like Psychic, which is... I don't even know why I'm mentioning that. That makes no sense. But yeah, I'm going to go for the Toxic Spikes because looking at his team, he does have a Spinner, which is a Don fan. But if he wants to go into that, I can hit that with a Surf and hopefully kill it off in one hit, if not come really close. I run Surf over Scald for that reason on this guy. So yeah, he goes into his Don fan as I go for my second layer of Toxic Spikes. He got in on one layer though, meaning that the first turn of Poison is definitely going to do a lot more than it normally would, and that means I think a Surf will kill it from this range. I mean, Donphan does not have much special defense. Tentacle has a fairly decent special attack stat, so I'm thinking, well, this probably will kill it, and it does in fact do that with a crit, though. I don't think that mattered. I think we calculated that, and it, I think, just had to do about average damage in order to kill, so that really didn't matter too much. And that is why I run Surf over Scald as well, because I don't really feel like burning stuff that's already going to get poisoned by Toxic Spikes anyway, so yeah, in comes his Heatran. I do not want to stay in there, even though I can take an Earth Power. I do not want to hit him back with Surf, because it's not going to kill him. And I do not want to get too much damage on my Spinner just yet, because he still has a Stealth Rock user right there, and he could just set those up again. So I'm just going to go back to my Flygon, take the Earth Power, go for the U-turn, predicting him to switch out for an Earthquake, which he does not. Very ballsy play right there, and he makes a lot of those this match, which is really interesting. I guess, you know, it's interesting to see people have a completely different playstyle as you do, because I would have never stayed in right there so early on in the game. He didn't even know I was Scarfed to begin with. That was risky stuff, but he pulled it off nicely, so... I go back to my Tentacle, go for the, I think I don't know, I switch right back out as he goes to his Vaporeon. Oh, I make a double switch right there, right. We both switch out. I go back to Heatran, expecting his Heatran to either go for Earth Power again, or go for Dragon Pulse, predicting my Flygon. In that case, I'm just going to take that with Heatran as well. But he switches back to his Vaporeon, which is not good, I guess. It's not really going to matter too much, though, because I'm just able to go back to my Jolteon on either a Scald or a Wish. Both is fine. And I don't expect him to want to stay in. I think that because he went for a Wish, he could easily switch out, just take some damage with something else, and then heal himself back up with a Wish. So I go for Volt Switch, expecting him to switch out, which he does not. Once again, a Thunderbolt definitely would have killed, looking at how much this does. And that was once again a very risky play on his end. That was definitely a good move, though. Definitely read my mind as a book right there. Or I think Hayden said something funny once. I don't remember. It was really funny, though. I think he said, like, he predicted me like a book, like, because we obviously all predict books, like, all the time. Like, when was the last time you predicted a good book, huh? Well, tell me. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to Tentacle now as he stays in with his Vaporeon. Once again, a very ballsy play that definitely, I guess, pulled, like, it worked out. It didn't really matter too much, though, because, like, as you can see, it's not really gonna benefit him too much. I just go back to Tentacle, he can't really do anything. I predict to switch to Heatran there, go for Surf instead of Rapid Spin, because I figure I'd rather get some damage on that. Live in Earth Power, then kill him off with the Surf, and then Rapid Spin later. But he stays in, I guess I just Rapid Spin right there. I don't get burned by any of these Scalds either, which is nice for once. Like, that feels good, man. Like, I always get burned by Scalds, and now I just don't for once, which is new, and it feels great. I hope that feeling stays as well. I go back to Jolteon here, he Ice Beams, which is like, okay, that's going to do less than Scald then, but he freezes me, and I'm like, whoa, that is not good. This Jolteon was my main form of offense on this team. I killed his Donphan, so he has no electric resist other than his Galvantula, which is not going to appreciate a Stab Thunderbolt from a Spec Jolteon whatsoever. So he has nothing to really take an electric move, but I get frozen, and I'm like, fuck? What do I do now? He goes into his Dragonite. I figure after 1 DD I'm still faster, which I am, but it's still not going to thaw out, and I'm like, shit. This is not good. He's going to just benefit right here, just keep going for Dragon Dance, and I can do really nothing at all. Like, I can't do anything. I go back to Gliscor figuring, well, I might as well try and break his multi-skill, even though it feels like game over at this point, because he has multi-skill up. Ice Fang is not going to kill, not even come close. Even the second one will not kill. And he can just roost all day and just set up all over my face, and it's going to suck, you know? I can't do anything about that. He gets up to +3 as I Ice Fang right here. He has multi-skill activated as well as his Yachi Berry, meaning that this Ice Fang is going to do like nothing. It is a 4-time super effective Ice Fang. Does like less than a 10th, which is ridiculous. He goes for Outrage right here, though. I did not expect it. I expected either another Dragon Dance or a Roost, so I went for Sword Dance, figuring, well, I might as well boost my attack instead of not doing any damage to him. But he Outrages, and I'm like, okay, that sucks as well, because I think he told me he predicted, or he expected that to kill. I did not, because I am Impish Nature, close to max defense. I didn't expect it to kill at all. But, you know, whatever. I'm just going to go back to Jolteon now as fodder, because I think freeze turns reset anyway, just like sleep turns do, so I'm bound to be frozen for another, like, 3-4 turns if I had stayed in, if not more, you know, you never even know. I'm going to Heat right now since he locked into Outrage. I figure I can live one at +3. I do. I go for HP Ice, hoping it will kill, even though Dragonite has great special defense naturally, so I don't expect it to really, but it comes really, really close, and it doesn't, and I'm like, why you come so close and not kill? That is so agitating. Just at least come a bit less close to where it doesn't even look like it would have killed at all. But this is just too close for my, you know, no, for my comfort, I guess I should say. Anyway, all I really need to do, I'm just fucking up on my English now as well, or just speaking in general. All I really need him to do now is hit himself in confusion. From experience, that normally does not work out, but luckily it does here at some point. Like, it did still take 3 turns, though, which is kind of ridiculous as well. I go for Swords Dance there, no risk at all. Like, he was either going to hit me or hit himself. In both ways, it's not going to be... either he dies or I die. It's not like it really matters, like, if I went for Ice Fang or not. But, in comes Vaporeon now. I'm just going to go for the Protect in case he wants to go for, like, Scald and not kill me somehow. I don't even know. I think it would, though, because Vaporeon has a crazy offensive special attacking stat, definitely. Like, a lot of people don't know that. But Specs Vaporeon fucking rules, dude. Like, that thing is so good. Like, back in Gen 4, I used it all the time. It was so beast. Holy shit. Specs Hydro Pump in Rain as well. Holy crap. Anyway, +2 Earthquake does a lot. I did not expect it to do that much. I have no attack EVs, and that does a fuckload. Like, Vaporeon is normally physically defensive. I guess that one is not, because that doesn't look physically defensive. I mean, once again, no attack EVs, +2. Did not expect it to do that much. He barely lives Poison, which in this scenario is good, I guess, because I can go into my Flygon, just go for an Earthquake. I think he predicted me to U-turn, but looking at his team, he has nothing to really take an Earthquake at all, like switch into it or whatever. So I figure I can just Earthquake, kill off the Vaporeon, if not the switch in, which is Heatran, which is awesome. Like, I get to take that thing out for free. Thanks. That's awesome. That's great. I don't even know what to say about that. That's going to speed up the process so much. Like, I think I had Tentacruel still left, as well as something else that I forget about, but I don't know. Like, that definitely helped out a lot. In comes Galvantula. Unless he is Scarf as well as I am, he is not going to be faster, and I don't think he is, because Scarf Galvantula should run HP Ice. He did not send that in on Gliscor before. He sent in Vaporeon instead, so I'm thinking that thing does not have HP Ice. For that reason, it should not be Scarfed, so I kill it off in one hit. After Rocks damage, which is great, in comes his Conkeldurr, which is his last, and I'm thinking, okay, I can go into my my Vespiquen right here. And you know, generally Conkeldurr runs like Mach Punch, Bulk Up, Drain Punch, and Payback, and that it's not going to hurt me whatsoever, so I can just tall him out with Vespiquen. It's going to be GG right here. It's going to be great, but he runs Substitute Focus Punch, and I'm thinking, well, that still could be good, because he is faster. Payback is not going to hurt if he runs that. He could also just be running Stone Edge, though, but he goes for Focus Punch. I'm thinking, okay, I guess that means he does not have, you know, Stone Edge, because why would he go for Focus Punches if he has it? But apparently in his mind, he was thinking, well, he's going to go back to his Flygon predicting the Stone Edge. But when you think about stuff like that, you have to think as if you're the opponent, though, because I have no idea he's going to have Stone Edge at all. So how am I supposed to predict what I don't know you have? You know, in that case, that's not going to, like, I don't know what's on your screen, but you obviously do, so you predict. It's complicated, Regardless, he predicted my Flygon first, then goes for Stone Edge to kill me off, which is great because that means some extra poison, some poison damage. All I really have to do now is break his sub with Tentacool. I can do that with Sludge Bomb or Surf for that matter. It's really not going to matter which one. Because Focus Punch sets only run, I believe, max HP and max attack, so it's not like it really runs much bulk or anything. Focus Punch is going to kill me. I don't know if he has Guts or Iron Fist, but I'm guessing Iron Fist, because I think Iron Fist hits do a bit less damage than a Guts boosted hit would do. And the Mach Punch he's about to go for on Flygon is not going to be doing too much. It does like a third, so I'm thinking that it's Iron Fist. I don't know. I'm not sure. Regardless of it's going to be the game, because Outrage is going to kill him off after I live a Mach Punch with ease. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed 11 minutes of me. That's a long fucking time. If you're still here after all those minutes, then awesome. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like rating, because it really helps support me. And I will try to get up content more consistently, because I've been slacking off so much. I've been busy at the same time, but I've also had time, and I just didn't do anything. So I'm sorry about that. Once again, check me out on Facebook if you want to see more Lizzie as well. She's still asleep. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.